Welcome back to Ivaintures. So this is another one of those couch conversations that I'm doing here, trying to learn more about the culture in Kenya. I'm truly fascinated with the differences between Kenya and other countries I've seen so far in Africa. But I've gotten a lot of the male perspective about, relationships, but this is a chance to basically dig in and learn a little bit more. So I'm here with a YouTuber by the name of DD, who is actually from Mombasa, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Hi.
So give yourself a shout out. What is your YouTube channel about?
My name is Miss D, and my channel is called Miss D Adventures. And yeah, I do travel vlogs and lifestyle vlogs. So make sure you hit my channel and subscribe.
All right.
Yeah.
So what are some of the key differences? Because unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to go to Mombasa this trip. It's something that I wanted to do, but it didn't happen. What are some of the differences? And is there a reason to go to Mombasa? Should anybody go to Mombasa? What's going on there?
Yes, Mombasa, there are nice beaches. It depends on where you're going. Maybe you want to go to Diani or you want to go to Mombasa itself. And if you want to go to Watamu, Malindi, and Lamu. So it depends on what you want. But basically, it's the beach. You're going to see the beach, the white sands, and the blue sea. And yeah, the blue ocean. Yeah, it's quite interesting, especially if you're going to these touristic places. But I get it, there's some people who want to go to places like they want to see the local lifestyles, the village, But if you're visiting like a tourist, I recommend Diani, Nyali, Watamu, Malindi. Yeah, they are nice places. There are monkeys all around, and there are nice beaches, nice nightclubs where you can go party if you're a party person. There are also what are these called, like parks? They are national parks, which are around Kenya, but also there are parks around there, animal orphanages where you can see giraffes and You can also find a girlfriend.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hey, they have girlfriends in Mombasa.
Yeah, beautiful ones. Yeah.
Really? Okay. What is the best way to get to Mombasa from Nairobi?
You can get to Mombasa using a flight. It ranges between $70 and $100. You can also get there by train. It's like maybe $10. $10 is like 1,000 shillings only. But it depends if you're going with economy class or first class. Economy class, you only pay 1,000. The first class, you pay 3,000. And then there are some, if you want to get to your destination, you need maybe to pay your Uber or something. Yeah, so you can get there by train. You can also get there by bus, which is more affordable. But I would recommend SGR because it's cheaper for someone who wants to be economic. Yeah.
Okay. Is the Mombasa cheaper?
Life in Mombasa
Cheaper than Nairobi?
Yeah. I don't know, but I guess for me, I have lived in Mombasa for a longer period. I prefer Mombasa because I think stuff are cheap there. Food is cheap and items are cheap because they come right to the port and then they come to the market. They don't have to come from there to Nairobi and then
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So one of the things that's very interesting about Miss D over here, we talked earlier about interracial dating, and she had some very interesting comments about white men versus black men. And let me just get into this. So, what is your preference between white and black men when it comes to dating?
For me, I wouldn't say like I have a specific I won't choose color because it depends with the person, yeah. But for me, I prefer white. But also there are things that I don't like in white, but also there are things that I don't like in black men.
Yeah.
So it depends where they come from and how they grew up, like how they're raised. Yeah. So it's kind of personal, like the person themselves, not like according to race. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And have you dated someone outside your race, like a white person? Of course, right?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. And in Kenya, Kenya is very diverse.
Yeah.
It's a very diverse country. Do you get like strange looks, or do you get negative comments from friends or family, or people just don't care?
From my looks or from dating?
From dating someone like white.
Oh, okay. As for me, I think people accept it. Like when you're dating someone who is foreign, it's actually like it's an achievement. Yeah. Some
It's an
people,
achievement.
Yeah. Some people think it's an achievement. Yeah.
Okay.
As like the way I've seen things, but they don't look. It depends. There are some families that are like, people are not racist here, but there are some families that are like, oh, they think too much about age. Age is the problem, because most people who want to date in Kenya, foreigners, let's say white, to be precise, they're usually older, and some people have problem with that.
Yeah.
But I think there's no problem with race if your family is okay with their age.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about the side chick phenomenon? Can you talk to us about this? I heard that it's a very common thing. And I don't want to say it's common in Kenya. I want to say that it's common worldwide.
It is?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
But we're in Kenya, so let's talk about Kenya. What's going on with your side chicks over here? I interviewed like 15 dudes yesterday. Actually, the other day, it wasn't yesterday, but I asked them, oh, do you have a side chick? And they said yes.
Yes.
Every single one of them.
Mostly married men.
Mostly married men.
Yes, they cheat. They have side chicks, and they want, they want this look. The moment you become a housewife, you're just a housewife. When they go out there, they see beautiful women, and then they get one, And some girls are actually okay with it because it comes with a benefit, because they get some cash, they get some favors.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a common.
It's a common thing to have a side chick.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about it? Are
For
you okay
me?
with that? Are you okay being a side chick? There's
No,
another
no.
lady that I interviewed, and I don't know what order I'm going to post this, but she basically told me most girls are side chicks, and she's okay being a side chick because as long as she's taken care of, it does not matter.
For me, I think no.
You're not okay being a side
I
chick?
want my person. As much as I want someone to take care of me, but I want that person to be my person.
You want that person to be yours?
I don't want to share it with anyone. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. How about polygamy? How do you feel about polygamy?
I'm definitely not going to be a second wife, and I'm not
Wow.
going to allow my person to have a second person.
Yeah.
They have to let me go if they want to get someone else.
Okay.
So for me, no.
No polygamy.
But people do it, and some people accept it. But I think you can do anything when you have money.
Of course.
Yeah, with money you can do anything.
Yeah.
Because if someone is a billionaire and they want to get 3 wives, if I'm one of them, I'm definitely going to accept.
It. So it's
Yeah.
based on how much money the man makes.
Yeah, it's based on how much money you make.
But if he's broke, you ain't
If
going.
you want to get 2 wives and you can't even take care.
Wow. So the guys that told me, about the side chicks, they also have multiple kids.
Yeah.
And they live in the slums. They have no money. So the biggest debate was about, should you have kids if you have no money to take care of them? And they told me, as an African, you have to have kids. More than one. So I was like, but it depends how much money you make. They did not agree with that.
It's like Africans are following the rule that God gave to Adam and Eve, that we should procreate.
Yes.
And it's very rare to find a man who is 40, not even 40, 35 and above without a kid.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And if they don't have a wife,
Yes.
they definitely have like three or maybe 4 baby mamas. Like they have kids here and here and here. The moment the guy gets like 18 years and above, they are sexually active, and then they're not so concerned about, oh, who am I making babies with? So it's crazy.
But do they take care of the kids? Like, is there child support in Kenya?
No.
There's no child support.
It's not that serious. There's some people who have neglected their kids. They have kids three kids from different mothers, and
Yeah.
they don't take care of them.
There's no legal obligation to pay.
No, unless like you get a lawyer. Like it depends with money, you know.
Yeah.
If you have money and you're not taking care of your kids, your baby mama is going to take action.
Yes.
But it's not that serious.
It's not that serious.
Yeah.
One of the things that I was surprised about, because I asked them, so where I live in a predominantly black area, right? And there's stores that sell condoms. But these stores, you go and the condom box is there, but there's no condoms inside. Somebody stole it. So sometimes they put they call it CDs here in Kenya. I'm serious. And this is the US where people have money to work and buy these things.
They steal them?
They steal.
Why?
Because either they have no money, I don't know, I'm assuming they don't have the money. So yesterday, actually I keep saying yesterday. So the other day when I asked them, hey guys, have you ever purchased a CD?
That's empty.
No. Like ever in your life. Because I was curious. Because if you're poor, the last thing you think about buying is that. You want to buy food.
Yeah.
So it's easy to judge poor people and say, you know what? You guys should not have that many kids. But if they're not giving birth control, should you blame them?
No.
So I found out they get free CDs.
Yeah, they're actually called Sure.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. Okay, there are variety, but the free ones are called Sure. So the other ones are like, let's say they're called Trust and stuff. So they're very cheap. How much is CD in your country?
It depends on what kind you buy.
But they're not that expensive that you can say someone is so poor that they can't purchase a CD.
Listen, some people don't have $1.
Oh.
I'm serious.
Is that bad?
Yes. You have a country of opportunities, but there are people that don't have $1. They wait for you outside of the store and they say, man, please, can I have $1? Please. They don't have it. Because of either drugs or they have a criminal record. They're not working. But regardless, they're on the street. They're on the street and they need protection. And what happens? They steal because they can't buy it. Matter of fact, women do not have birth control unless they have insurance. The previous president, Barack Obama, regardless of how you feel about politics, guys, this is just facts. President Barack Obama put in place a way that women were going to have birth control regardless if they had insurance or not. This is currently no longer the case. I think in most states in the US nowadays, if you don't have insurance, you don't have access to birth control. But in the slum here in Nairobi, I found out women as young as 10 have access to birth control.
Yeah, women have access to. Actually, if you're okay, I don't want to sound bad, but if you're having a kid without like being conscious that you're saying it's an accident, it's ignorance, because people have access to condoms. You can use condoms, and if you're with your partner and you don't want to use condoms, you can actually do there's this injection that you get, or you can take the tablets. So most people say that it's accidental, but it's ignorance, because you can access them and it's very affordable. Yeah, they're not that expensive.
Wow, that's really cool. I think that hopefully we will have free access to these things in the US. Yeah, because Kenya is ahead, man. You guys are ahead of the game.
Yeah, people have, like, youths are given condoms for free. Youths are given condoms for free. If they're maybe during Valentine's, and people are going to have a lot of sex that time, and they're given free condoms. So yeah, it's a thing. And sometimes if they're bringing like a place where people are testing HIV or some STIs. Let's say in a school, say in my school in uni. So people are given those condoms. You can access them. Even in the toilets in my school, they have condoms.
What?
Yeah, they're free. You just go, especially in the men's washrooms, you just go and you see condoms.
That's really good. Shout out to Kenya for really taking care of that health issue. That's good.
But On the other side, there are a lot of teen pregnancies, and like I told you, I think it's ignorance or maybe lack of information. They're not informed. Yeah.
They're not informed.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so that's what happens.
And a lot of people, when you find someone with a lot of children, some people are traditional. They like the African way. If you have a lot of children, it's a sign of wealth.
Yeah.
So we don't judge them.
You don't judge them.
But you have to have kids that you can take care of.
I agree.
Yeah.
And that's the big discussion. I ask these guys, should you have kids if you broke? They say yes. It doesn't matter.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Kids grow up being traumatized and they end up living in the streets or maybe in the slums.
Yes.
Which is not good. You should have a plan.
I agree. How are you gonna take care of kids if you have no money?
Yeah, if you're broke, you don't have a job.
Yeah.
Just use condoms or make sure that your girlfriend or your wife has used family planning until you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, to have kids.
Wow, that's really true. I agree. So now follow up on the nightlife here. Would you say, is it? And I hate to ask you this question, but this is all based on what I'm hearing. Are people faithful anymore?
No.
And this is not attacking the Kenyan society. I'm just curious in general. You're a young girl. What's your experience with people in general? Like, do you have any hope to find?
People are cheating out here. And it's so difficult. Like, okay, I know we are traumatized from hearing. Maybe some people are coming from broken families, and some people have had bad experiences with dating, which is not the case for others. There are some people who have found true love, but it's 1% of men are faithful. And by the way, statistics say that most women cheat than men, which is very true, but I can say people cheat here. Yeah. People are not faithful.
So do you have hope to find a boyfriend or husband? Of
course.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think I am worth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can find someone who truly loves me without cheating.
Yeah. Would you prefer that man to be Kenyan or from another country?
I don't care. I only care about them being good, the person that I want, like being the person that I'm looking for. All the qualities, as long as they have them. I don't care if they're white, black, from Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, that's really good. So let's talk about cultural differences. I don't know how much you're aware about other nationalities, but would you say there's something specific and unique about Kenyan women? If so, what is it?
We are rich in melanin, you can see my skin color.
But that's all Black Africa though.
But yeah, You're asking about Kenya, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I was responding for all Africans.
No. In Kenya.
Okay. Kenyans, especially if you're looking for a big booty, nice. You definitely have to try out some Luos and Luyas. So if you're looking for a nice shaped woman, there's some who are lighter skinned. Yeah. You can find Taita. So that we have variety from different tribes. So yeah, I like the tribes and stuff. So if you find, what was your question again?
What's so unique about Kenyan women?
Oh, what's unique is I think most Kenyan women are educated.
Yes.
Very educated. And also they're beautiful. They can hold conversations. Yeah. As per me, because I've seen a lot of foreign men dating Kenyan women, and I think they're attracted to their beauty and we can have intellectual conversations. True.
Yeah. One thing personally I've noticed here about Kenya that I really like is that women are very straightforward here. If a girl is interested in you, you know it. If a girl is not interested, you also know. Yeah. There seems to be a lot less games here.
Yeah, they don't play games.
They don't play games.
Okay, I don't have much to say about that because I'm not a guy.
Yeah.
But I think I can agree with that. Yeah.
Men and women in Kenya are very straightforward.
Yeah, if I want you, I'll show you that I do.
Yeah.
And if I don't, I'll definitely ignore or do something that will turn you off.
Yes.
No games.
So do you like Nairobi?
I don't like Nairobi.
You're from Mombasa, so
Yeah.
I just want people who have never been to Kenya watching this video to know, what would the locals say about Nairobi? What is life like out here?
Okay, Nairobi is congested. There are a lot of people, but if you're a business person, I definitely recommend this place because you're gonna make a lot of money. It's a business centered place.
Yeah.
So a lot of people who are in Nairobi are either here for work or they're doing business. Most of them, or maybe they're here for school.
Yeah.
It's not a nice place to live if you want, or maybe to stay longer time if you're a tourist.
Yes.
I prefer other places out of Nairobi, like let's say Nakuru, Mombasa. It's like people say people in Mombasa are lazy because it's a touristic town. People are you just wake up anytime you want and do
Okay.
So for me, I would say Nairobi is it's a good place to visit and learn and maybe work or do some stuff, and then you go maybe to a place that is quiet because it's noisy, it's populated, and but it's developed. Yeah, very.
Nairobi is very developed. Yeah, I love it. It's a beautiful country, beautiful city. Lots of nice highways and roads and bridges and everything. Are you in college now?
Yeah, I'm in uni. I'm in my final year.
Final year. How's that going?
It's good. I'm doing bachelor degree in education.
Yeah.
I'm in my 4th year and it's quite well. I'm doing English literature.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a teacher, but I'm not dreaming to be a teacher my whole life.
What do you want to be?
I want to proceed to masters and do something else.
Okay.
Or maybe add a second degree.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of that.
Do you want to stay in Kenya or
No.
Why? Look at you answering so fast. Yo, I'm in one of the best African countries I've visited so far. And she's like, no, I want to get out of here.
No.
Guys, this place has everything. The construction level is the same as the US. They have emergency stairs. They have functioning elevators. They barely have any ruptures in the power. The roads look clean as heck. It's so nice. They have ambulances. Nairobi is fascinating.
Do you know why I don't want to live in Kenya?
Why?
Because of the job market here.
Oh.
If a lot of, like I told you, most people are educated.
Yeah.
So that means that the demand is low. No, I mean, I don't know, the demand and supply stuff.
Yes.
You want the job, you are educated, but you are so many, so they need few people to work, and you are so many that want the work.
Yeah.
So it's so difficult for you to find the job, even though you are educated.
Yeah.
So for me, I would like to find a job where there are not so many competition.
Yeah.
So that and it's even like you're paid peanuts for something that you went to school and paid your money to learn, and you spend your time learning 4 years, and then you come here and you're paid $200 per month.
Yes.
That's peanuts.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that. I want to proceed with my education so that I increase my chances of getting a nice job if it's in Kenya, or even a better one if I go outside, like abroad.
Where would you want to go?
Maybe I'm learning language, so I would love to go maybe to France. I want to learn some French or German.
French or German?
Yeah.
Life is tough in Europe too.
I know that.
Yeah. It's not all, peaches and cream. Wow.
Today, we will see how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah. So you finish this year and then you're gonna try to get out of here.
Yeah. This year, by next year, July, I'll be done. I will be like, I want to get out of here.
Yeah. All right. So now let's talk about the U.S. Because people ask me, and I hear comments about this. Ivan, why do you ask these women how they feel about America? Well, the majority of my subscribers are from the U.S. They may not necessarily be Americans, but they live in the U.S. So I have to address my huge demographic. Okay, that's where I live. And I'm curious. Have you ever dated an American man?
Yeah.
Yes. What did you think? Not just about him, but what do you think about Americans in general?
I think, let me start with Americans in general.
Okay.
Men, Yeah, you're talking about men or in general, men and women.
Yes.
I've never met an American woman, but I've met like two Americans, but they were three, not two, three, but they were men. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Americans are good people.
Yes.
Because I feel like they have so much that when they're in their country, it's so underrated. Like people don't see it. When they come here is when people see that.
Yes.
But when in their country, they are not seen. So I think they are good people as per me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So would you say it's a flex if someone is American, like on Tinder or something or whatever dating site? If you see USA, do you think it gives them extra points with the girls here? Or
Yeah.
no? Why is that?
Because I'm gonna be frank with that. Some girls on Tinder, you're talking about Tinder, yeah? Some girls think if I'm dating this guy from America and we met on Tinder, it's a flex because they're from the US. You know, US is a big deal.
Yes.
Yeah. So
but
yeah,
they could be broke from the US.
But how are they they're in the US. But they could be broke in the US, yeah?
There's many broke people in the States. Being in the US or being American does not mean anything.
Okay.
But see, this is the stereotype I want to break. That's why sometimes I'm not saying like Americans don't make more money. They do. But you can have a Kenyan male here who makes more money than this freaking American tourist landing over here.
Yeah.
But the American tourist is going to have
true.
more access because USA.
Yeah, because they're from the That is very true. I agree 100% with that.
Yes.
Because there's some people who come here as a group. Yeah, they're from America, but they have like the trip is maybe sponsored or something. They're just normal Americans, but because they're from America, some girls will be like, oh, they're from America.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's very true.
Yeah. So, the whole American flex, as cool as it is, I think that there has to be a wake-up call. There's a lot of people in the U.S. that struggle financially.
Yeah.
Now, somebody might say, well, if they go to Africa, then they have money. Not necessarily. It could be job-related.
Yeah.
True. They might be here because of work. And matter of fact, maybe the whole money they had was spent on flights. And now they come here thinking it's cheap. But look, the thing about your country, you can spend like you are in the U.S. It depends on what kind of things you get into.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things over here.
Yeah, like you said, there are men who are actually Kenyans and they make more money than people in the US.
100%.
So some are politicians, some have high, like they're real estate agents and they make a lot of money than this, tourists who come here and they're like, oh, they just spend, when they have $1, they think some girls think it's a lot of money, but it's not.
It's not. Yeah, so it's a very interesting flex. But they will get more attention online.
Yeah.
Dating. Wow. Okay. What else do you think about the US in general? The country, not just necessarily the people, the country or the people in general. What do you think?
I think for me, I have never been to the US, but I have heard people say that it's a land of opportunities. But I have read online and some the internet tells us that most of the people in the US are depressed, they commit suicide and stuff. Like I've been told a lot of there was this TikToker that was talking about, like he was saying, you see what I'm doing? I don't know whether you've seen that video, and he was saying, oh, if you're coming to America, you're increasing your chances of you getting shot in the street. People are being shot, and that's crazy. Like how can just someone go out there with a gun and just start shooting people? That's mental illness. So it's crazy. Like I've had a lot of negative things apart from the job opportunities thing, but a lot of negative things about people having mental health issues and stuff. People shooting people in the streets. People, you have to work to you have to do hard work to get the money. You work you make a lot of money, but you spend a lot of money.
100%.
So it's like you're working to live. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're not enjoying the work. That you're doing.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm glad she mentioned this, because many times in the U.S. people think, oh, you know, I'm living a better life because I'm here. Yes, you make more money in America, but at the end of the day, we also spend more. And traveling around the world, the most intelligent people who come from the US are Americans who realize that, wait, my dollar can go farther away if I leave and go to Africa, if I come to Kenya, if I move to Colombia, you know, I can actually make what I'm making and have cheaper rent, cheaper food, meet nicer people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that you mentioned this. So guys, I really encourage you, you know, don't be stuck in the matrix. If you have a chance to travel and meet other people, you know, you should definitely do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that you're not influenced by the US, because it doesn't seem like you necessarily would like to go there. Or am I wrong?
For me, as
you want to
a
go
word
there
of
for your gram?
I
You want to post for Miami and New York?
I would like to go there, like, but for just visiting.
Just to visit.
Yeah,
you don't want to live
because
there.
I don't want to live there because of the things that I've heard about the US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that, you know, if you make money in Kenya,
Mm-hmm.
you're better off than if you make money in the States, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But for those of us, you know, who moved there, like me, I was a kid, you know, it's a great country, you know, a lot of opportunities. But for you, you're getting college educated here in Kenya, you're having a good time over here. I think it's good to visit. America is a great place, though.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, lots of opportunities. And I would say the best country in the world for immigrants, you know, for sure, 100%. Yeah. So before we end this, anything in particular that you want to share with whoever is watching this video about your country, or about, you know, because this video was about dating
Mm-hmm.
and a little bit of lifestyle. But any advice for any man potentially who's never been here, who wants to come to Kenya? When it comes to either lifestyle or just women in general, whatever you want to answer.
I would say that Kenya is a beautiful country. It's not just the way you see it, it's portrayed in the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Like only safari, you know, people just show the giraffes and they're in the
Yeah, your country is known for the beautiful animals. Yeah.
Oh, you should come to Nairobi.
Yeah.
Nairobi just looks like the US.
Yes, it does. It does.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, it's developed. If you want an apartment, you get a nice apartment with cameras, just like in the US.
Yes.
If it's roads, there's Uber everywhere. There's Uber in US.
US, yes.
Yeah. So you get Uber. They get you to where you want. Everything. There are nice restaurants, nice hotels. Everything is good.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful women. If you're looking for love.
Yeah.
And I have seen a lot of. I'm talking to Americans. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of Americans are complaining about women being bossy and stuff. Oh, you will get a submissive, beautiful African woman from Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they love from the heart.
Yes.
Yeah, true love.
True love.
So yeah, I would advise you, if you have your own money, or maybe if you have enough money, or you're working for a few months and then you want to spend your money good and have fun and enjoy, you can come to Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah, Kenya is beautiful.
It is.
You can have the view of the beautiful animals the animals, the beautiful view of the city. You know, you can visit places. There's Lake Victoria.
Yes.
Everything in Kenya is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Welcome to Kenya.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. And guys, before I end, I want to say that was my biggest cultural shock here. This city, Nairobi, it's nicer than many, many, many other cities in Europe and America. Don't get it twisted for a second. They have reached a level of development that I was not expecting. I was truly surprised. They have really nice roads, really nice areas, really nice neighborhoods. Don't say, oh, yeah, but they have a slum. Name me a city that does not have a slum. There's a slum in every freaking city.
Mm-hmm.
So
also, I think Mombasa also is the second largest city after Nairobi.
yes,
So it's actually the same, just that Nairobi has a lot of population.
yes,
And there are a lot of job opportunities. There are a lot of, it's a city. It's a capital.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mombasa the same, and a nice beach. Yeah.
Yes. Right on. Yeah. So come to Kenya, enjoy yourself. It's a beautiful city, and be nice. You know, women here love to be taken care of. That is the African way.
Yeah.
You gotta pay and pay and pay. You know what I mean? But besides that,
There's a video that says if you want to keep an African woman, you have to give her money, give her more money, and if she wants money, you give her.
yeah, hey,
So get ready for that.
yeah,
if
you
want
gotta
to-
pay for the Ubers. You have to pay for this. You have to pay for that. You know, I mean, if you ain't trying to spend no bread,
Otherwise, men are supposed to take care of women.
yes,
Yeah, that's your job.
yeah,
So yeah, I think we are okay. We have been feminine.
yeah, they are being feminine. As long as your wallet is wide open, they ain't got no problems. You know. All right, guys. Hey, I'm gonna put her channel on the description below.
Okay.
She's doing a great job. She's just, you know, really getting going. It's hard being a student and doing this YouTube business, but please kindly give her a subscription. Go hit the like button on her videos and support her. And thank you for sharing, you know, the information today.
You're welcome.
And guys, thank you for watching. And if you don't like this subject and you made it this far, hey, maybe you like the subject, but you're gonna go in the comments and talk smack. But yeah, you watched the damn video, and then you're gonna tell me, Ivan, why are you talking about this? Well, you know what? There's dating in the world, there's sex in the world. People travel and meet women, they go on dates. So if this bothers you, you are on the wrong channel, guy. Go hit and unsubscribe. I don't care, because you know what? As a grown person, this is what we talk about. We're adults, and people have to educate themselves about places that they travel to. So it is what it is. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Make sure you subscribe to his channel and mine too.
Yeah.
And you'll see me on my channel. Go check it out.
Absolutely.
Miss D Adventures.
Miss D Adventures, the link will be below. So guys, have a good night. Cheers.